What's up, guys? Coop here. Today gonna be a quick video. Just wanting to show you guys the new chassis. I've been working on this one since around January-ish. Going into it, class 1, I was like, this would be easy. Flat skid, not as much, I guess, math to do. Getting it worked out to where it was something that wasn't just a replacement chassis, just to say you replaced it, trying to get something that actually benefits you. It took a lot more work than I anticipated, but I am super happy with the end result. Huge shout out to the whole Coop RC team, all the guys across the country, man. They've been doing so much as far as testing, prototyping, all that kind of stuff, giving me feedback, saying this sucks, this is that. But anyways, so the cool thing about this one, before I show it to you, I've been really trying to decide, other platforms outside of SCX24. I still think that's always going to be just my favorite. But I was able to check out some of the FMS stuff, and I do want to possibly do some more of that in the future. This class 1 chassis is going to come in 2 different wheelbases. One is designed more so for the C10, JLU, Bronco, all that. And then the other is going to be the Gladiator length, Power Wagon 155. Either one you can get away with running a C-bolt if that's more your style. I don't even want to say you can run deadbolt. Technically you could, but that front end where the bumper is going to be just oddly sticking out far, so I would not recommend doing deadbolt on this one. But the cool thing about it is on that short wheelbase, you will receive a second skid. This is what the second skid looks like. And what this does is it makes everything about the chassis compatible with the FMS FCX24M. Make sure it's the M. The Land Rover and the Defender. Both of those will work with this because they're right about that same C10 wheelbase. And I've got a rig to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get to it. Oh, shout out Mountain Adventure RC. If you're in North Georgia or anywhere in that area, definitely go check them out. Guys, so here we go. This is the Class 1 Seahorse chassis from Coop RC. This one that you see put together here is the long wheelbase version. Flat skid, but still pretty rounded down there. Should get a ton of clearance. Personally, I have been running the Maz Designs double bins. Maz is a awesome guy, awesome company. Definitely check them out if you haven't. He offers those links in aluminum and titanium, and they are incredible. They work great with all your class 1 stuff, so definitely go check those out. They're worth every penny, and they come with a steering light. So as I was saying earlier, this will come in 2 different wheelbases. This one is going to be the Gladiator wheelbase. This one here, just for comparison, is the C10. So this is the shorter wheelbase. This is the one you'll find on this truck that will work as well with the FMS rigs. Pretty basic as far as how to put it together, nothing crazy. Standard, got your skid, got your sliders, electronics tray, front and rear, magnet mounts, got a rear brace, and a high clearance front bumper. If you want to run a different front bumper, you can, but I do include this one. It does work good with some bodies, as you can see there. Some of these bodies already have a bumper kind of built into the body. You don't have to run this if you don't want to. So moving this out of the way, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. It is, like I said, pretty standard as far as how to put it together. Shouldn't be too many questions, but if you're new and have questions, just let me know. This kit will include the small little M1.4 nuts to attach to those uppers on the skid side. So just if you have any questions about that, let me know, and feel free to pick up some of the M1.4 nut tools to make that easier. So like I said, this one here, you can see up under there, that's those mass links I was talking about, the double bend. Just give you every bit of clearance you can on one of these class 1s. Bob the bed on this. I have a little bit of history with bob beds, if anybody didn't know that. I'll let you figure all that out, but definitely love this little rig here. Shout out to CL Designs and Haunter for these sick wheels. If you haven't checked out either of those guys, definitely do yourself a favor. That's CL Designs and Haunter RC. This is the one that a lot of people have been wanting to see, wanting to talk about, all that. This is probably one of my favorite rigs, as far as it being a, capable rig. It's a class 1, it's a hard body. It does not have high clearance links. I kept everything stock underneath as far as that goes, but it's just a really fun rig, and I just love the way it looks. I worked really hard on it, and I am not a good painter. This body, super sick, super unique. It's from SDRC. If you have not checked them out, definitely do yourself a favor. Once again, go over there and check them out. Keep in mind some of the stuff on this, like the little, mini ultra hook and the light bar and rack, and this is all stuff that I did, so just keep that in mind when you're going to look. Some of my favorite, look how sick these things are. WT Micro, Matt, you absolutely killed it with these things. Love those. This rig started its life as an FMS FCX 24M Defender. Only thing that has changed about it, wheels and tires, body, chassis, so a lot, but also not a lot. We'll pop this off. This one is still on one of the prototypes, so it's a little bit different shaped. Right here I ended up trimming some off. It's just not needed right there. But as you can see, stock everything under here. Stock ESC, stock trend, stock motor, all that's stock. Mounted my little power button right here. But yeah, everything about this, stock links, stock drive shafts, stock steering, all that fun stuff. But yeah, so if you have one of those rigs, I know a lot of people pick those up because they're awesome. They look super cool, they're super scale. And if you wanted to kind of do a little bit more with it, then here's another option for it. And there is no specific option you're gonna have to choose on the website or anything like that. It will just come with both the SCX24 and the FMS skid. Now that is the short wheelbase version only. It won't come with the long wheelbase version because it's not set up to work with any of the FMS stuff, only the short wheelbase version. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, get with me in the comments, get with me on Etsy, get with me on Instagram. And y'all keep being great. Thank you.